Hi everyone, it's StariAri and I'm here to give fire signs their weekly reading. So I'm doing this as a weekly because I am going on vacation. So we're going to pull 3 cards, 1 card for the beginning of the week, another card for the middle of the week, and then finally another card for the ending of the week. So today I'm using the Fairy Tarot as well as the Energy power cards. This is kind of similar to tarot as well, but it's oracle cards. So we're gonna go ahead and begin with Aries. Okay, Aries, today and Tuesday, you got 7 of Winter. And this is all about making better choices in life. It feels to me that there was an option on the table for you recently. And this is something about career, okay? What I'm getting is that there was an option for you to either advance in your career or leave that behind for a different job. What you thought was something that you should have done right away before you missed the boat is not there, okay? What I'm gathering is that a better opportunity is coming in. So I'm seeing like a lot of doors opening for you for this choice. A lot of things don't seem to be set in stone when it comes to your career. A lot of options don't seem to be the best ones for you. So that's why it's important for you to understand that, yes, following your intuition when it comes to this stuff. If it doesn't seem right, it's not right for you, okay? You deserve better. You deserve a higher paying job. You deserve something that is gonna actually highlight your talents, okay? So just be mindful of that. Go with what you initially thought or felt about this job. Maybe you initially were hesitant. There's a reason why, okay? All right, so that's all I have for you for Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday, we got the King of Summer. Then this is a person who is honorable and devoted, as well as very mature, okay? And this could be a person that's coming in to assist you. It feels like a romantic energy coming in. So, and it feels this is specifically for those who are single. This person is very well off. This person is very stable, okay? They have what they want, meaning they have it feels like they have or they own their own house already, or they're going towards that, kind of like really good credit. It feels like they actually know what they want out of life, and you, Aries, are in that mind frame as well. And so you're attracting that partnership. You're attracting someone who has, the same motivations as well as who wants to settle down. So this is something about getting involved with a person who is ready for that, who is ready to teach you and for you to teach them about unconditional love, about growth, as well as about just being together and learning about each other's likes and needs, okay? So you're definitely getting involved with someone who is ready for that, as well as who is going to assist you with a lot of things when it comes to making sure that you are stable financially, emotionally, and materialistically, okay? So that's all I have for you for the midweek. So for the weekend, you got number 51, Healer of the Ages. So this being is coming in as somebody who you need to work with, okay? It's a being, it's not a physical person. They can come through channeled through a physical person who is a healer. what's going on is I'm feeling that you have a lot of clearing and healing to do, especially when it comes to your past. It feels like there are a lot of incidents that happened to you when you were a child and that need to be assessed and need to be evaluated and need to be healed, okay? There is like this dynamic with you and parents, okay, like authority figures, and it feels like you need to heal that aspect of yourself, because if we just let things go and just, you know, ignore them or don't even acknowledge that we need healing and we just move on with our lives, we get to play that stuff out in different ways. Maybe there is an authority figure in your life that you don't get along with. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's somebody that you see as an authority figure and you just can't get along with it. Maybe it's even your parents, if your parents are still with you. It feels like you need healing on that aspect of things, because in so many ways, then you can step up on your own mission and be an authority figure as well, okay? It feels like you're holding that back. It feels like you're holding back a lot of your strengths, a lot of your leadership roles, because you have that issue with being a leader due to the way that you saw that, or you saw a person in authority mistreat, or maybe they were just not doing things like they were supposed to and you didn't agree with it, okay? So there is a lot of that going on with you, Aries, in this energy. So it's very important to look in and see where that's coming from so that you can clear that, so that you can step up in your role as a leader as well, okay? Or a person of authority, all right? So that's all I have for you, Aries. And next we have is Leo. All right, so for Monday and Tuesday, you have the Prince of Winter. And this is somebody who is very smart, very determined, very focused, and very impulsive as well. So it's about seeking out someone who is able to assist you in kind of like a driving force, who's able to assist you in your career. It seems like you need some assistance in that aspect of life where you need to make choices, and sometimes you tend to wait it out for too long, where you get kind of like over analytical when it comes to these things, that you don't make the choices that you need to make like that, okay? So it feels like there's somebody coming in who's going to assist you with that, who's going to encourage you to make choices that are proper for you. That means that whatever is coming in career-wise, it feels like there's something new and you're so used to being this way, a certain way, that sometimes you hesitate, okay? Because you're not, you're not sure how that's gonna go. You don't see the bigger picture at times, okay? So it's very important to allow new energies in, okay? You can't be stuck all the time, all right, Leo? You can't just be comfortable where you are. You gotta be uncomfortable, because when you become uncomfortable, that means you start to change, you start to evolve into a higher understanding of the bigger picture, of the universal picture, okay? So let people in that can provide you with that feedback, all right? Because this is definitely leading you to a successful career. Okay, so for the middle of the week, we have the Nine of Spring. And this is all about, again, it's kind of like the same cycle coming in. You're very protective of what you have established. But sometimes, again, like I said, if you want more success, you got to place yourself out there. You got to be uncomfortable. Okay? You got to see what the audience, or what your audience is. What is your audience wanting you to do, okay? Because it feels like you need to change things up when it comes to your career or your business. It feels like you have to start giving more, heading in a different direction when it comes to not necessarily completely leaving behind what you have established. No, it's just like expanding, okay? It's kind of like you're learning new things, enhancing, you know, your career, you're enhancing your business to kind of like be more open to different points of views as well as different types of technique. It seems like there is like a need for you to open your career or your business up to a different group of people. That group of people will in so many ways enhance your business as well as your career, and they will actually direct you in a more focused area as well as help you with, you know, monetary gain. Because when you expand your horizons, when you open yourself up to allow other people in that have different ideas, that have different ideologies, you'll learn from them as well as they learn from you. Okay, so it feels like that. It feels like you're overly conservative when it comes to this, and you gotta kind of branch out. You kind of gotta, you know, be a little bit more edgier in so many ways. Okay, so the next one, this is for the end of the week, is community. Again, same energy. Why does this happen? Because there is a community around you. There are a lot of people who are very gifted around you, who can easily direct you in the right way, who can easily influence you or give you like tips and pointers on how to, you know, just make your life better. It's also about just working with other minds, because sometimes when you get stuck in one thing and that's your specialty, you don't tend to open yourself to other people's, you know, ideas. Like sometimes you'll be like, oh, that's a good idea, but that's not for me, because you feel like you're inadequate in so many ways. Like you feel like you don't know enough of this new idea, or you feel like, oh, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to comprehend something like that, you know? So, and that's not true, Leo. It's more about expressing, you know, yourself through a different method. It's kind of like tapping into that opposing energy, or the, I guess you could say, I would say the Aquarius type of energy. It's like tapping into that, because Aquarians are all about, you know, the weird stuff about life. Not all about it, but like they have a different point of view. You guys have the same way of looking at like, it's kind of like you look at an object, right? But you have a different point of view on what you think that object represents, right? So that's what you need to expand on. You need to expand on the point of view on a different method of thinking, a different method of seeing the world, okay? And again, this feels like it's linked to like spirituality. It feels like it's about opening your horizon to other things, okay? You might think you're the expert at this only, but it's like you're kind of like staying in the box, okay? And what these energies are all about is to expand your awareness outside of the box, see what's going on outside of the box, not just being the expert at one thing. It's about multiple realities, multiple spiritual truths, things like that, okay? Because if we stay stuck in one thing and we don't evolve, then that doesn't allow us to get the, you know, the success that we really desire, okay? So that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so now we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, for Monday and Tuesday, you got the 6 of Spring. And this one is all about receiving a wonderful news, a message that you've been waiting for a very long time. And it's because you've been very patient. You've done your positive affirmations. You switched your mindset from a pessimistic mindset to an optimistic mindset. When you are in that optimistic mindset, you are at a higher level of vibration. Therefore, you are tapping into your abundance. So this is something about like being rewarded for everything that you have accomplished thus far. It feels like financial things coming in, like money, extra money. It feels like it's definitely linked to your job. So extra money coming in, and then of course it feels like you are actually getting promoted as well. Okay, and if it feels like if you are a business owner, that you're getting that break that you wanted for a very long time, like a break and a monetary relief. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, so for the midweek, you got the King of Spring, and this is another good card. These two like fell down together. So this is about a person who is very intelligent, very charismatic, as well as very creative. Okay, and this could be you, or this could be someone coming in for you. So again, it a lot to do with money coming in. Someone asking for your assistance with, it's like you feel, it feels like you're getting placed in like a leadership role, or kind of like a innovative idea that's coming in, and this person wants you on their team to express it or to make it, you know, actually come in as just making it into a reality. So it feels like you're very much needed now. Your skill set is needed, as well as you kind of get like an unexpected, like kind of like new way of doing things. It feels like they're slightly diverting you on your career path, but it's a good thing, because when you get slightly diverted into a different like branch of that career path, it's like, think about it as a tree trunk, right? Your career, or what you're here to do, and then the branches are the possibilities or the routes that you can take, but they're still on that tree trunk. You're still doing it for what you came here to do. It's just different little offshoots, and then think about it as like kind of like a tree that bears fruit. So when you think about it that way, nothing that you choose is a mistake. Everything has a purpose and a reason behind it, because it is actually making you or helping you expand that mission that you came here to do. So this person coming in is someone who is wanting you to expand through one of the branches and bear fruit on that branch. Okay, so this is pretty awesome energy. So, and of course, this is the reason why you got the Temple Path. So this card is all about spiritual growth, as well as establishing or kind of like just expanding on that aspect of things. It feels like you're here to teach something very important, and you're here to motivate others to reach those goals within themselves as well. It feels like the temple represents you, as well as the universal energy and truth that you have within you, and from there the knowledge is expanded through you. Okay, and also feels like it's definitely connected to a business. It feels like your business is your temple, that everything within the temple is pretty much sacred to you, and from that sacred energy you're able to express that into your reality and attract people who have the same mindset, and so that's how you prosper. And that's why you have all of this information coming in, that's why you have all this help coming in, because you are ready for that. You're ready for that path. You're ready to just open up your temple for people to come in and to know you and to learn from you. Okay, so there's definitely that coming in, and that's pretty exciting. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good week. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.